My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Virgos, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9 card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck clarified with Vampire deck, draw a special Vampire card, draw a Vampire Oracle, and draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. Okay. General card is the 5 of Cups reversed. So let's look at the past, which is also the first row. You get Hierophant, King of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups. Ooh, this could have taken place maybe around, that Valentine's Day kind of situation. But what I kind of see here is, this kind of looks like a bit of an uncertain commitment of marriage, perhaps, or a new love of some kind. I mean, this isn't really a love reading, but that's one aspect I'm getting from this, combination, because Hierophant is kind of a marriage card. It's kind of like shared values, beliefs, tradition, stuff like that. But it's also about commitment. You could be committed in a relationship, in any kind of like connection with somebody, but this could also be a commitment towards any kind of goal, endeavor, passion project, or even, voyage that you were heading towards in the past. But yeah, you felt directionless with the King of Swords reverse, meaning like, okay, it's like I have this, like I'm committed to this kind of idea, but yet somehow, you kind of feel like, the determination isn't quite there yet. Because normally with the King of Swords upright, it's kind of like, there's confidence, there's determination, there's strategy, and all kinds of stuff. But for some reason, it kind of clouded your judgment a little bit. And then suddenly, this is you actually, having this turnaround of maybe abundance of some kind, maybe, sometimes, it's like, all these miraculous situations could have taken place somewhere in your past, because this is kind of like a new beginning of some kind of, maybe it could have been some kind of love relationship kind of situation, but this is also kind of an overflow of abundance. Well, we're going to have to keep going, especially clarification. Current times, you get the 6 of Cups reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. And Queen of Cups. You could definitely have, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but the 6 of Cups is kind of like looking at the past in a negative way. Why would you be looking at the past in a negative way? Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to clarify this afterwards. And yet here's, the loss of motivation and passion. But you are doing a lot of self-care, love, and nurturing. So I'm wondering in current times if something is kind of affecting you, that's kind of making you feel like, I wonder if something did take place in the past, in this situation that could have, because the 6 of Cups upright is kind of a nostalgia, looking at the past and saying, oh yeah, I remember how wonderful that looked. But since it came out in reversed, it's kind of saying, like, I can't believe that happened in the past. And sometimes, okay, it's like, not everybody, gets to have an easy path and stuff like that. So sometimes, you kind of go through life of thinking, it's like, yeah, sometimes, these are clouded moments, clouded judgments of some kind. Maybe something really just didn't work out and stuff like that. But yet, for some reason, okay, it's like something didn't work out. And then, that could also cause you to lose motivation, passion, a reason and stuff like that. But I do see you doing a lot of healing, caring, self-love, nurturing, love, and support and stuff like that. Because water heals a lot of humans, like blood to vampires. Of course, blood also probably heals you all out there too. But the thing is okay, sometimes, you do have to actually, care and love for yourself despite all of the chaos and crisis that's, taking place in current times. Well, in the future, you do get the 4 of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oof, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. The thing is I do love seeing the 4 of Cups reversed, meaning you're finally taking action, but yet I do sense this kind of self-doubt and hesitancy as well, because, the thing is the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like, upright is all about, new financial beginnings of some kind, but it looks like with the Ace of Pentacles, that you might not get what you want, and then you might feel like you end up in a poverty situation. But I most likely think that this is just only paper dragons and irrational fears about the future. Because the thing is, it's a good thing that you're finally taking action. But the thing is, it's like, I would not allow any kind of negative moments, experiences impact any kind of mindset, and keep you kind of either confined or clouded with like the judgment reversed, and like with the chariot reversed, or any kind of reverse cards like with the king of swords reversed. Because I just see that you're kind of worried about what's going to happen to your job or career or finances. Well, whatever you do right now will impact and contribute. So, if you're just going to, sit here and just only, worry about the past, and here's you not putting time and effort into kind of curbing, the cloud of judgment and stuff like that, then yeah, I'm worried that this might end up like this. However, since we don't know the exact future and stuff like that, I just only see this as, fears of the future of the unknown. But of course, I'm going to have to, do clarification right now to give you a way better outlook. Hierophant in the past, okay, you were committed to something, but you got the Seven of Skulls. Can't show the Seven of Skulls. So, I'm wondering, it's like, I'm not really sensing relationship, but I'm sensing that you were committed to something, but yet there was doubt and hesitancy. And that's kind of what I'm more or less seeing, like, career-wise, for example, is that you're incredibly committed, and you're dedicated to your job and career, but yet there's still that bit of hesitancy saying, I'm getting something out of it, but yet my heart is not into it. Well, the thing is, it's like, A, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. B, the thing is, if something is really not working out for you, where it's just only causing you more misery and stuff like that, please don't waste any time, of doing something that you really just hate and have to force yourself to, to kind of, you have to keep going and stuff like that. Because the thing is, life is just, way too short and too precious to even be thinking about, oh no, but I need to keep going. Okay, I'm sure, it's like, sometimes you have to kind of give stuff or any situation more time. Maybe it might get better and stuff like that. But, if you've been, spending on something for like 5-10 years for something, and it's just making you feel so miserable and empty and stuff like that, I would definitely reconsider something different. So despite feeling directionless and feeling like, you have no, direction and stuff like that, you do get the Prince of Wands. So this is like the Knight of Wands or something. So there's still some passion within you and stuff like that, which I think is good. It's like ebbs and flows. One minute you feel like you're down and thinking, why do I bother? But this is your passion of saying, okay, sometimes, you feel a bit directionless. Sometimes you feel like you're off of your analytical determination and strategic mindset. But yet, the passion is still there to kind of remind you to say, we're just going to keep going no matter what. Sometimes you do have to kind of walk through a bit of clouded, misty, foggy, paths and stuff like that. And eventually there will be clarity with signs and symbols all over the place. Ace of Cups, okay, you get the Hermit. So this is one of your cards. So maybe you have to do a bit of self-reflection. Maybe, it's like, this could have been abundance that came for you, and maybe you have to rethink something. This was probably a new beginning of some kind. I don't know what it could have been, because, why else would you be getting the Six of Cups reversed? Maybe this was a new offering of some kind that took place. And then, this is you kind of doing a bit of internal thinking and kind of, re-strategizing your own game and stuff like that. So, but with the Six of Cups reversed, you get Four of Skulls. So in current times, you should, hopefully, if this does, resonate, that you still have a beautiful, a stable job or of some kind of income and stuff like that, but yet somehow, you are unhappy about, what took place in the past, okay? I hope you weren't fired, or that you were, like any kind of like laid off, let go kind of situation, and maybe that's what the new, abundance, this new career could have been for you. And maybe, right now you're working on a different career and it's giving you the stability and stuff like that. But yet somehow you do have this kind of resentment about the past. Well, I'm sorry if that is the case, because nobody should be suffering in any way. And if there is something, I'm never going to downplay anybody's negative experiences and stuff like that, or any kind of incidences. So, but I hope it's, either A, it doesn't resonate, or that it does get better. With the Knight of Wands reversed, you feel like, you have no motivation, but you get your second Ace of Grail. So there's definitely something coming towards you, or some kind of new beginning, or maybe abundance, even though you might just think, why do I bother? Well, the thing is, it's like, please don't give up on your endeavors, goals, and any kind of voyage, my beloved Virgo man or woman. The thing is, it's like, your life has no handbook. sadly to say, I didn't get a vampire handbook, to say, oh yeah, here's your new life as a vampire. Just remember you're going to need to consume blood and avoid the sun. No, I had to figure that out in the hardest way possible, trust me. But I do see, some kind of abundance heading towards you, and current times can't say when or how, even though you pretty much just think, why do I bother? Well, if you want to have this Ace of Cups, this should, give you reason to bother. Queen of Cups, okay, you're doing a lot of self-care, nurturing and stuff like that, but you have a decision to make with the Two of Swords. The thing is, it's like, okay, well, maybe you finally, came across as, out of the foggy, clouded, path, and now you're heading off, or, you're now coming to face two roads, either right or left or something. Which road are you going to take? You want to do a lot of self-care, so, choose which path will, offer you the best care, love, and support and stuff like that. If you love yourself, just take off the blindfold and use your intuition. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart. But use your intuition and senses to guide you towards the best, possible path for you in the current, or at the end of current times. Can't say when or how, but use, your care and love to choose what is right. It's the same thing, if something is not working out after 5 or 10 years, choose the path, because you love and care about yourself the most. Four of Cups reversed, you get 10 of Wands. So, you feel burdened with something, but you're finally taking action, or you are taking action, but it's going to, will result in a lot of hard work with the 10 of Wands. Okay, well, nothing worth having comes easy, so, and plus, the thing is, sometimes you have to put in a lot of hard work to be able to actually get, something good in return and stuff like that. So, but either way, I just see that it could also be a bit of uncertainty about the future. Because maybe, it's like, well, maybe you're kind of worried to say, well, if I choose this path, it's going to look like it's just going to be one big heavy burden. But yet, I do see you finally taking action, though. So to be honest, I'm personally not worried about what, your future may hold. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, you feel like you're not getting a new financial beginning because you get the Six of Swords. So I actually see you heading off, just taking off somewhere, because, you probably just think, okay, either A, you might not get the banana, as a human teaches me all these phrases and stuff like that. But if you feel like that the 10 of Scepters is just not worth anything, you pretty much just think, I don't want to be burdening myself with all this stuff. And, the thing is sometimes it's good just to kind of just try something different and head off to different, shore or some kind of dock or something, with the Six of Swords saying, okay, we're going to head out and try something different. Despite the Five of Pentacles, you know what you get? Ace of Pentacles. So the thing is, you might feel like you're in a poverty kind of situation, but to be honest, I actually do see a new Ace of Pentacles heading towards you. Wow. That's what I love to see, to be honest, it's like, okay, it's like, well, nothing ventured is nothing gained. So sometimes you kind of have to, like, sift through all the, the sand grains till you find that tiny little, diamond of some kind. But this is a tiny little diamond because you tried different things, despite the lack of motivation, the lack of clarity, having to make decisions and stuff like that. But whatever, this burdened situation is, to be honest, it's a good thing that you're probably, taking off, on a different route and stuff like that, because whatever this Ace of Pentacles is probably just not worth it, because you get something way better, and this is going to take you out of poverty. Wow. Special Vampire card, Five of Swords. Oh my goodness, you're going to be winning some kind of battle, my beloved Virgo. Whatever it may be, but I do see, this wonderful, strong, confident Virgo. You are, grounded, rational thinkers, down to earth, authentic, real, organic people. But I do see, there's definitely going to be some kind of battle to be won, and that's what I see for you. Because sometimes, it's like, sometimes you do have to take off with the Six of Swords and just say, okay, we're going to try something different. Maybe you have to, like, re-strategize, regroup, reanalyze, and do whatever. And this is, you winning some kind of battle somewhere. Can't say when or how, but you're definitely going to be winning something. What does the Oracle have for my beautiful Virgos? Creator, Catalyst, Maker, Mother, Father. So, you could be a creator of some kind, you could be a catalyst of some kind, whatever it may be. What I see for you is, you're definitely creating something for yourself and for a better future and stuff like that. So creating is also about analyzing, observing, and strategizing and executing your plans. So either way, I do see you as some kind of creating a happier, healthier, some kind of winning, future for you sometime. When, where, how, I can't say when, where, or how, but this is what I see for you, is you're definitely a wonderful, beautiful maker. You could be a wonderful mother or father, catalyst. Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause the video and think about the questions you want answered, because for number 1, you get no with the 9 of Wands reversed. No with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. And yes with the Page of Wands upright. Well, my beloved, amazing, wonderful Virgos, I'm going to have to leave it at this. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join, subscribe on more Vampire Journey Toward the Future. I want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much. In a few days, I'm going to go back to a love ring, so I'm going to go back and forth between general love right now. But I just want to thank you guys incredibly so very much. And I love you guys.